Begin to settle into your child's pose. Take this opportunity to reflect on and around your space, finding gratitude on the mat as we clear our mind and bring our attention to our inner self. What brings you to the mat today? Sometimes just sitting in the quiet reveals a lot. We're at a point where we're able to find that stillness and be able to bring awareness into our space. To learn to be okay in the now. We are strong together. And the more we continue to build our community, not only are we building our community, but we're also building our immune system as we continue to take care of ourselves. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that it's bigger than that. Our well-being, our state of mind, learning to control our reactions to the things that we are not in control of. And it all starts here. So as we bring our attention to our breath, let's seal the lips, constrict the back of the throat, and inhale through the nose. And then exhale completely through the nose like you're fogging up a mirror. And begin to focus on this style of breathing, conscious yogic breath. Focus on the audible sound of your inhale and your exhale. Making that connection. For this next hour together, nothing else matters but you, your body, and your breath. Checking in and scanning your body from head to toe. Just taking the mental note of what needs a little work today, what needs a little more attention. I like the idea of sending breath into the areas that needs a little work, needs a little help. Where else can you let go if you're holding on and resisting? And ask yourself, why am I holding back when I'm giving myself permission to surrender? Balasana or child's pose is your resting pose. Allow yourself to come back to this pose throughout your practice if you need a little rest, or if there is a pose that's not suitable for you today. Give yourself permission. Stay here for 4 more rounds of breath. Take that final inhale. And empty out as you exhale. Let's bring it up to a tabletop position. And let's make our way into a seated pose. Finding yourself in a cross-legged pose, working into our upper body, getting movement into our upper body, lifting the arms up, reaching up, shoulders down. Really extending through the arms. And turn the palms outward, extend the arms out towards the side and all the way down to your mat. Flipping your palms up again, lifting the arms up, reaching up. Exhale, taking the arms out to the side. Twice more, flipping the palms up, reaching up. Exhale, extending the arms down, and again, connecting how the body organically moves with intention. Flipping the palms up, lifting up as high as you can, relax the shoulders, or soften the shoulders, lift through your thoracic spine, drop your head back, relax the head and the neck, and continue to reach. Take a couple of swallows. Maybe make funny faces up in the ceiling to release any tension in the jaw. Continue to lift that heart up towards the sky. And then exhale, seal the hands together and drag it in front of our heart. Shoulders back and down. Just roll them back and down as we press the palms together. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and bring the hands towards that right shoulder. Pressing it right towards your right shoulder. Try not to twist the arm or the back. Just directly drag it to the right and feel that stretch. Moving it on to the left side. Relaxing the shoulders. Where are you feeling the stretch? And are you engaging the core to sit up tall? I found this tricky the first time I did it. Let's move it back again to the right. Exhale to the left. One more time, exhale to the right. And gently moving it to the left. Perfect. Take it to center. Plant the hands down. Now bring your feet flat onto the ground, a little wider than your hips. Anchor your seat, sitting up nice and tall. And we're gonna gently drop the knees to the right. Now try not to lift the hip up, just opening and stretching out that hip. Flex the feet and maybe bring that left knee down. Try to sit up tall. We're gently stretching out that hip. Let's drop the knees to the left. And just kind of gently feel that stretch. And then we're going to dynamically move it side to side. So drop it to the right. Drop it to the left. Drop it to the right. And drop it to the left. From here, let's drop the knees to the right. And we're going to take a little side bend. So right hand down, seat to the ground, and reach that left arm out to the side. And you'll notice the more that you flex your feet, you get a little more deepening of a stretch. Drop your hands down. Drop the knees to the left, reach your right arm out to the side. Now I want you to elongate and lift up the upper body and go a little bit deeper. Again, get to know your body a little bit more. Come back to center. Do that one more time. Drop the knees to the right. Hands by the side, side stretch. Go a little bit deeper. Anchor that elbow down to the floor and feel that. Last time to the left. Drop the knees to the left. Bring that hand by the side of your hips and reach. And then see if you can elongate. Get to know your body a little bit better. When you're here, go ahead and bring it back down to center. This time we're going to drop it down and we're going to lift the hips up into like a nice side gate pose. Here. So now you're opening up that left hip flexor. Don't let the head sag, continue to lift. Coming back down, stretching it back to the left. Side stretch. Bring it back down to center. One more time, drop it, lift the hips up for that full stretch. Seat down, drop the knees to the left, lift up side bend. Coming back to center, make our way to a tabletop position. Now that we've opened up our side body, let's work on our cow and cat pose. Inhale through your cow, lifting your seat up, anchoring your hands down, elongating through the spine. Exhale, rounding into your cat. Feeling the stretch through the back body. Moving carefully into your cow pose. Using your breath, follow the breath. Exhale into cat. 2 more rounds. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. Final round. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. First downward dog. Curl the toes. Lift the knees first. Then exhale. Slide the hands away from you. Pedal it out. Notice where the stretch is coming from. Maybe finding a deeper stretch, maybe twisting the torso, pedaling the knees, pedaling the heels. Really getting deep into your downward facing dog. From here, let's lift the heels up off the ground. Elevating the heels in your highest high heels. Check into the upper body. Exhale, press your heels back down to the mat. Dynamically moving, inhale the heels up. 3, 2, 1, heels down. 3, 2, nice and smooth. Lift the heels up high as your highest high heels. Press it down. Last one, inhale, heels up. Stay here. Now pull your belly up and in, pressing out of those shoulders. Walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Feet about hip distance apart. And then gently soften the bend in the knees, cupping the elbows, and let's hang out here. Getting into our hamstrings, finding your stability here as you shift your weight slightly forward. Shake your head no. Go ahead and move your head yes. Sway the body side to side. Working on the range of motion of your torso. When you're ready, release the hands down onto your mat. Toe heel your feet to touch. And soften the bend in the knee again and roll up to standing. We made it here. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Mountain pose. Seal the hands together. Exhale. Samastitihi, standing at attention. Let's root our feet down to the earth to solidify our Standing posture. So as you lift your toes up, pressing on all four corners of your feet, really anchoring down. Check in with the thighs and the kneecaps. They're all lifting and engaging. That's where you want to be at all times. Plant your toes back down to the mat, close your eyes, and take a moment here in silence, finding your stillness in your samastitihi, standing at attention. What brings you to the mat? What is your intention? Set it here. Finding your true self. You're solid. You're focused. And we are strong. Take that final deep breath in. Exhale, open your eyes. Let's begin. Sun salutation. Inhale the arms up into your mountain pose, Tadasana. So feet are grounded, arms are lengthening, legs are engaged. We're going to bow forward, seal the hands, and hinge from the hips, forward fold. Take this moment and just kind of settle in, and how deep can you fold? You have back issues, then a slight bend in the knees. Think about activating your hamstrings by lifting your tailbone a little higher towards the ceiling. Inhale, flat back, lifting halfway, shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Create that line of energy from tailbone to crown. And if you notice, the more that you anchor your legs into the mat and you roll your thighs slightly inward, you become stable. Feel that. Exhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Hands to the ground. Send the legs back. Elbows in, high plank, top of a push-up. Modification, you can drop down to your knees if you're just building your strength. And then when you're ready, shift forward, elbows in, chaturanga. Glue the legs together, cobra pose. Tops of your feet presses into the mat and lift up using your back strength. Maybe challenging your hands to lift up off the ground. 2 more rounds of breath here. Deep breath in. Keep lifting and lengthening through the crown, not your chin. 1 more time, deep breath in. Exhale, lower down into your downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath here. Find stillness. Be in the moment. Don't let that mind drift. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, back to your forward fold. Let's flow. Inhale, rise up to mountain. Exhale, bow forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. Deep breath out. Fill up those lungs. Empty out. Smooth it out. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Last round. Inhale, rise up to mountain. Exhale, bow forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. There's always a rhythm. Follow the breath. You're in control. Next, looking up as you inhale. Exhale, hop or float up to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. New pose. We're going to sit back into our chair pose. So dig your heels down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, settle. Challenge your balance here. What is happening? Well, you've got to anchor your feet and root your feet down as you sit deeper. Check your knees. If they're covering your toes, send it further back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. This time we're gonna exhale, send that left foot back into a low lunge. Maybe even drop that knee down and begin to work on that left hip flexor. Anchoring that right foot, inhale, float the arms up into this nice low lunge, Anjaneyasana, with the knee down. Check in with the back at the top of your left foot. It should be anchoring down to the mat. From here, we're going to plant the hands down. We're going to exhale into our downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, we've been here before. Inhale to your plank. Elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. This time we're going to inhale, transition into your upward facing dog. From your upward facing dog, take a moment here to activate the legs. Wrists underneath the shoulders. We're going to exhale, send it back to your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, you're going to step that left foot forward into your low lunge. Drop down onto that right knee. We're going to inhale the arms up high into your low lunge Anjaneyasana. Try to keep that left knee grounded to the floor. We're going to exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Here's the challenge. You're going to curl that right toe, lift the knee off the ground, and you're going to step that right foot to meet with the left into your forward fold. Something different today. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise up to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to exhale, step that right foot back into your low lunge. Inhale, float the arms up high. Exhale, plant the hands down into your downward facing dog. Inhale, pull from the belly into your plank. Exhale, elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, rise up into your upward facing dog. Exhale, bring it back into your downward facing dog. Step that right foot forward into your low lunge. Drop your knee. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step that left foot to meet with the right, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. So we're going to flow that 2 times. When ready, here we go. Inhale, sit it back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot back into your low lunge on the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Send it back into your downward facing dog. Pull up and into your plank. Elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, rise up into your upward facing dog. Exhale, step it back into your downward facing dog. Step your left foot between the hands into your low lunge, drop your knee. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, maybe add a little back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat, curl your left toe. Step that right foot to meet with the left. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Here we go, left side, sit back, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands plants down. Send that left foot back to down dog. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, slow chaturanga.
Inhale, rise up to upward facing dog.
Exhale, shift it back to downward facing dog. When ready, step that left, right, oh, sorry. Come back down to your chaturanga. Send it back to your downward facing dog. Step that right foot forward, left foot forward, left, right knee down, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Curl that toe, meet that right foot to meet with the left. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Did we complete that? Did I bungle that? One more time. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back into your low lunge. We probably did this already. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Send that left foot to your downward facing dog. Into your plank. Lower down, chaturanga.
Inhale, upward facing dog.
Exhale, downward facing dog. Take that right foot forward. Drop down to that left knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Curl that toe, send that left foot back to meet with the right. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift into your forward fold. Let's rise up to standing. Hands in front of the heart. All right, here we go. We're going to work on our crescent lunge. This time we're just going to work on our crescent lunge from our standing position, not a flow. So step that left foot back, reach your arms up into the sky, crescent, right? Different movement. So let's sit in deep into that crescent lunge. We open up the hips. I was asking for a challenge to encourage challenge here. So shift your weight forward, sweep the arms back. Check in with that right leg. Square your hips and find your engagement. So everything is holding inward, right? Through your center core. Inhale, float the arms up over the head. We're going to exhale, open up the arms to your warrior two. Check in with that left foot. Pressing on the outer edge of that left foot, softening your shoulders. Begin to connect with that right leg. Weight on that right pinky toe. From here, exhale, extended side angle. Elbow on top of the knee. Right left arm reaches up into your extended side angle. So side angle is when your hand is pointing up to the ceiling. Extended side angle is when that left arm reaches to the front of the room. Transition into your reverse warrior. Take a moment here to feel your pose. So you're not sinking deep, you're pressing on the outer edges of your feet as you root to rise. Powerful warrior two. When you're ready, we're going to exhale into your vinyasa. From your downward facing dog, we're going to inhale looking up. Bend the knees, exhale, hop or float up to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to your mountain pose. This is where we step that right foot back into our low lunge, challenging that balance, right? It's not a smooth transition, especially if you don't have that core stability. So that's what we're building, working on stabilizing our core. Knee over that left ankle, pulling up and in, keep extended. Sweep the arms back, shifting your weight forward. Find your center balance. I don't know about you, but sometimes my knee starts to roll in. So plant that foot down and press and anchor. Inhale the arms back up into your crescent lunge.
Pivot that back foot, find your warrior two. Find your pose. Your powerful, badass self in this warrior two pose. Find comfort in the discomfort. You're gonna exhale, extended side angle. So elbow on top of that knee. Continue to extend that right arm up. Spin your heart up. Keep pressing the outer edge of that right foot. And really sit deep into that left hip as you find that beautiful alignment. Inhale, transition to your reverse warrior. We're gonna exhale into our downward facing dog, to our vinyasa. Listen to your body. I like to build my strength, so I'm gonna use the flow. We're gonna add on. Inhale, looking up. Bend the knees. Exhale, step, hop, or jump. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to mountain. Exhale, step that left foot back. Sweep the arms back as we inhale. Steady. Now, I asked for a challenge. So maybe today you can lift that left leg up and balance on that right leg. So we're just gonna shift our weight forward and lift that back leg. Drop that left foot back, inhale back into your crescent. Exhale, open up into your warrior two. Steady your balance as you exhale. Taking our time here. Left elbow on top of the knee into your extended side angle. Inhale, transition into your reverse warrior. Catch your breath. Exhale, vinyasa or shortcut to down dog. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, arms up high, mountain. This time, step that right foot back into your crescent lunge. Exhale, send the arms back. When you're ready, challenge your balance. Now you can stay here, find your footing, lift that right leg up off the ground into your balance. Stay here for a couple of rounds of breath. Let's inhale it back into our crescent lunge. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Steady for your inhale. Transition into your extended side angle. Inhale back into your reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa or down dog. All right, folks, here's the test. One breath, one movement. Let's see if we can flow this with stability. Cleansing breath here, deep breath in. Empty out, ha. One more inhale. Empty out, ha. Here we go, inhale, looking up. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to mountain. Exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lift that back leg. Inhale, back into your crescent. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Steady your balance. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale into your reverse warrior. Vinyasa or down dog. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Last one. Inhale, rise up to mountain. Step that right foot back into crescent. Inhale, find your footing into your airplane. When ready, exhale, lift that back leg. Inhale into your crescent lunge. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa or down dog. We'll all catch our breath in child's pose, everyone. Great job. I know that was a lot. It was even a lot for me, but you know, we need to challenge our bodies. Getting our legs stronger, getting our balance stronger. And we're getting out of the mindset of I can't, but into I can. Because we can do anything that we want to do. We are in charge of changing the script. When you're ready, let's bring ourselves back up into a tabletop position. And let's work on our core. So core is another good thing to engage and train. So for this one, we're going to work on lifting our knees and hovering our knees in our tabletop position. So to get there, curl your toes underneath your feet. Keep your knees right above the hips, underneath the hips, and the hands underneath the shoulders. Now, if you let the belly relax and arch your back, you need to engage your abdominals. So you want to press and scoop up that belly. Now, just shift and press away from the floor and lift the knees off the ground. Staying here. We got 20 seconds. So notice, what is the body? How is the body reacting? So everything is lifting up and in from the lower abdominal muscles. You are using your upper body strength as you claw your hands into the mat like suction cups. You are using your strength, your core strength to stay stable. Holding it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down to the mat. Make your way to your child's pose. Then maybe relax and maybe massage your wrists, especially if you're bearing a lot of weight into the wrists. Play around with that and you'll notice if you press into your knuckles, into your fingertips, you won't put too much weight on the wrist. Here we go, next round. Our next round, we're going to do a forearm plank. Bringing ourselves to a forearm. Make yourself into a plank pose. Again, same thing. Don't let the belly sag or don't let the shoulders sink. Press away from the ground and engage the core. Squeeze those legs in. 30 seconds. Staying here, keep engaging, pressing through the heels. Feel your kneecaps and your thighs engage. Almost done. Remember, it's power vinyasa, so we're working on some powerful, strong poses. Bring yourself to a full plank. From your full plank, exhale to your downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Inhale that right leg up high. Anchoring your left heel down. Now square those hips and find that leg extension. Again, trying to find that center balance. Step that left foot between the hands into your low lunge. Let's go for a nice twist. Left hand next to that right foot. Inhale that right arm up towards the sky. Elongating the upper body, activating that left leg, sinking deep into the hip. Exhale, reaching the hand back down to the mat. Take that right hand inside that right foot and flatten that left foot to the ground. Inhale that left arm up to the sky. So opening the chest. Then this other side twist. Release that left hand down to the mat. Drop down to your left knee, toe heel your right foot to the edge of the mat. Runner's lunge. Listen to your body. I like to take my time here. I would always put weight in one side. Then I learned, oh, I have to keep my hips forward and centered to get the benefit of this pose. And then when you're ready, bring yourself down onto your elbows. Perfect time to sit in the pose and get to know this body of ours a little bit better. If you want to challenge your strength and if you know how to get there, you can go and fly. For me today, I'm going to stay deep into this runner's lunge. And you're still feeling that pulling up and in motion from that lower belly. It's like that scooping up. That's where you want to be. Uddiyana Bandha. When you're ready, hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to curl that left toe, send that right foot back into your plank. Let's go for your side plank. Left hand in the middle of the mat. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Now, don't let the hip sag here. You want to lift that left hip up towards the ceiling and reach that right arm up in the air. Option to lift that top leg for balance. Exhale to your plank. Vinyasa or shortcut to down dog. Make your way to your three-legged dog on the left side, lifting that left leg up high. Stay here. Find your pose. Square your hips. Right heel down. Extend the arms away from you. Step that left foot between the hands into your low lunge. Stay low. Inhale the arms up to your crescent. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Let's go for that easy twist. Right hand next to that left foot. Reach that left arm up to the sky. Always working with length, space. Stacking up your shoulders, activating that right leg. Release that left hand inside that left foot. Spin out that right foot flat onto the ground, pressing on the outer edge of that right foot. And then take that right arm up to the air. Releasing that right hand down to the mat, pivoting that right foot, drop down to your knee and toe heel your left foot to the edge of the mat. Square your hips, find your pose, maybe shift slightly forward to get more of that stretch in your right hip flexor. And then bring yourself down to challenge. Bringing yourself down to your elbows. If you did any extra on the right side, make sure you match it here on your left side. Connect with your breath. If it's choppy, you're working too hard, smooth it out. My teacher, Dennis, said that, and it made a whole world of sense to me because I would have labored breath. I was like, I'm almost in a panic mode. But if you learn to sit still and listen to your body and begin to smooth out that breath, it becomes tolerable. And then you understand the benefit of this pose. And
how you're deepening into this pose. Hands underneath the shoulders.
Go ahead and curl that right toe, send that left foot back into a plank. Moving on to the plank on the left side, right hand in the middle of the mat. Stacking your shoulders, hip again, reaching your left arm up to the sky. Continue to lift and lengthen. Engaging, maybe sending that top leg up off. Bring it back down to your plank, vinyasa, or shortcut to down dog. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step, hop, or jump. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Let's rise up to standing. And we made it to our standing pose. You guys ready for balance? I know we had a nice fun balance, something new. This time, I'm gonna play around, and you're more than welcome to play around with me. We're gonna work on our one-legged mountain to a figure four. And then from a figure four, if you're willing and able, and you wanna do it, we're gonna work on grabbing the toe and taking it out to the side for your hand to big toe pose. You don't have to, but it's a fun play. So reach your arms up over the head, pinkies inward, shoulders down. This is your mountain pose. Shift your weight to that left leg, hike up that right knee. This is your one-legged mountain. You can practice your balance with this one, or if you want to activate and advance, kick out that front leg, bring that right ankle over that left knee, flex that right foot. You're now in a figure four. Now you can play around with this, or you can advance your pose by bringing your hands to your heart center and your elbows on top of your shin for your figure four chair, right? So this really, we're really challenging our balance here today. Sit in it. So I said hand to big toe pose. Now, again, you can stay here, or you can grab your right piece fingers to grab that right toe. And we're gonna inhale, reach that leg up. Whew. When you're ready, release, bring it back to your one-legged mountain, and foot comes back down to the mat. That was kind of fun. That was a new transition. I've been wanting to do that, so I get to do it here with you. All right, left side. Inhale, arms up, pinkies in. Relax the shoulders, plant your feet down to the ground. Weight into that right leg, hike up that left knee. Steady your balance. Right, balancing is so good. Advancing the pose, go ahead and kick out that front leg, left ankle over that right knee. Really flex that foot, take that knee out to the side. You can stay here or advance the pose into your figure four chair. One side's always better than the other for me. I don't know about you. And it's okay if you fall out of it, just get back into it. Find your focus, try not to drift your mind. Stay focused, and then when you're ready, peace finger on your left hand. Grab that left toe, and then inhale, take it out to the side. Stay here for a breath. Bend that knee back to center. One-legged mountain, kick it out, feet back, hands in front of the heart. Ooh, let's shake it off. Now you guys know what I do in a power yoga class. Hands in front of the heart, let's calm the mind, find our way back to our standing at attention, closing your eyes, finding stillness, appreciating that we can challenge ourselves, that we are in control, and we are thankful for the body that we do have, getting stronger every day. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, open your eyes. Let's work on our tree pose. So if you have another one-legged balance that you want to play around with, now is the time to do it. I'm going to work on my tree. So I'm going to take my right foot to my ankle, calf, or inside of the thigh. Standing solid on that left leg, reach your arms up high. Relax the shoulders. Add a little smile. Bring the hands back in front of your heart space. Right foot comes back down. Cha-cha-cha the knees. And bring your weight onto that right leg. Begin to float that left foot to where you need to match it. Challenging your balance here, floating your arms up. Getting a little bit taller. Grounding your foot a little bit further down towards the earth. Hands in front of your heart space. And let's bring that foot back down. I can do this all day long, but we don't have much time. All right, so let's have a seat on the mat. Stretching out those legs. Walking off your seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's go for that forward bend, reaching your arms up over the head. Exhale, folding forward. So think about lengthening out from your lower back, pressing your heart between your toes, and then folding over the legs. Forehead to shin, rather than your knee to your nose, right? So you're lengthening. Inhale the arms up over the head. And then when you're ready, taking the arms forward, C-curving the spine, lower down nice and slow, one vertebra at a time, till we make our way down onto our mat. Reach your arms up over your head, give yourself a good stretch. Let's draw the knees into our chest, rocking it side to side. All right, pigeon pose on our back, feet flat, close to your seat, lower back anchors towards the earth, reach your right leg up in the air, right ankle over that left knee. Ground your left foot down and try to open up that knee away from you. That's deep in our pose. Thread the needle if you wish. Right hand between the legs. I want you to interlace your hands in front of that shin bone on that left leg and bring that left knee towards the shoulder, not directly to in front of the chest. Don't forget to maintain a flex on that right foot to protect your knee joint. When ready, plant your left foot back down. Release that right foot, windshield wiper your knees. Reset back, feet close to your seat, lower back engages. Extending that left leg up in the air. Left ankle over that right knee. Begin to work that left knee away from the body. I've been really working on opening up my hips. And I can really feel the difference. So again, practice makes practice. Left hand through the legs, interlacing the hands in front of the shin bone, protecting your knee joint by flexing your left foot. Bring that right knee towards the right shoulder gently. So the more you pull that knee towards the shoulder, you can feel a little deeper stretch on that left hip. Now don't, see if you can just continue to pull that knee towards that right shoulder. If your chin feels like it's pointing up to the air or to the ceiling, dip it in towards your chest slightly and get long and tall through your thoracic spine. Release that right foot Bring your left foot back down to the mat. Windshield wiper the knees. Let's go for a twist. Right knee to the chest, releasing that left leg along your mat here. Wind relieving pose. That's really what it's called. If you notice, we are stimulating our upper intestines. The more we pull that knee towards the right armpit, right? So you're hugging that outside rib. As we squeeze that knee into that armpit, we're stimulating the upper intestines. Challenging that left leg to elongate. So try to keep the back of the thigh and the back of the knee trying to touch the ground. Left hand over that right knee, release that right arm, twist to the left. Make your own adjustments here. So it feels like you're balancing on your left hip, and the challenge is to keep your right shoulder to the ground. Rotate that shoulder socket or your shoulder bone towards the floor. Relax that lower back. Relax the shoulders. Melt. Surrender. Unwind your twists. Lie on your back. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Work on the left side, left knee to the left shoulder. Really give it a good squeeze, releasing that right leg along the mat. Find that counter stretch. Again, for me, what I'm finding is that I'm really, in a lot of the poses, it all belongs in the center. So you're always squeezing your hip points up and engaging your lower abdominals. So the more that you train your body, you will feel a little more centered. Working in our lower intestines in this pose. I like to take my time in this stretch. Sometimes other classes, they just kind of blow through this, but I like to get that understanding, because then this way you're able to know how it feels when you're balancing on one foot, because you really got to activate that right leg. The right hand over that left knee, twist completely to the right. Release that left arm. And surrender. Think about that shoulder bone, that arm bone. Gently unwind. Feet flat on the ground, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Happy baby. Elbows inside the knees. Begin to bring your heels up in the air, and however you want to grab the feet, either outer or inner or toe lock. And then play around with your happy baby. When you're ready, let's pull those knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Plant your feet down, releasing one leg at a time into your corpse pose, Shavasana. Really enjoy this rest. Learn to let go of control and learn to be in the moment. Being in the now. Invite breath back into our space. Begin to gently open the eyes and welcome the room. Awakening your fingers and your toes. Let's just gently rock our head side to side. Completing this practice with a final stretch, go ahead and reach your arms up over your head as if you're waking up for the first time today. And then when you're done stretching, rolling onto your right side, bringing yourself to a fetal position, just taking a moment here, maybe 3 rounds of breath onto your side, and just feeling that yumminess. When you're ready for that change, gently bring yourself out of your pose to a seated cross-legged pose. Meeting me here on the mat, let's draw the hands in front of our heart space. You may close your eyes or look over to your fingertips. And just take a moment here to check in with our mental, physical, and spiritual body. What a way to start a Monday, and I get to share it with you. I want to thank you so much for sharing your light with me. I hope that the challenge that we took on today will help us deepen our practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.